Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a WhatsApp chatbot for your business. I'm running an art business and I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check this WhatsApp chatbot whether it is working fine or not, or whether it is replying to me or not. I'm going to drop a question. Can you recommend a modern painting under 10,000 for my living room? I've sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. I've received this message. Great, I can recommend a modern options under 10,000. But first, a couple quick questions. So it is going to ask me the wall size, the color. Then it is going to ask me, do I prefer the original painting? Then we have the rest of the details and it is going to ask me the questions, and it has given me the choices also, that we have these choices and you can proceed after giving the answer. I'm going to ask another question. I'd like to custom portrait for my family photo. How do I place the order? I've sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. I've received this message. Great, I can help you place a custom family portrait as a quick step-by-step process and what to expect. So I've received this message. You can see that we have received a detailed message. I'm going to ask a final question. What size and frame options are available for your canvas paintings? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply here. I have received this message. Here are the canvas sizes. Available canvas size is this. We have the frame option and finishes. How to request framing. It has provided me the contact details. Now you see whatever question I am asking, it is replying me based on the same queries which I have asked with a very detailed format. Now if you also want to learn how you can create this WhatsApp chatbot for your own business and automate the WhatsApp conversation, then let's start creating this from the beginning, step by step. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can create a WhatsApp chatbot for our art business. And for this, first we have to visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. And if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free. And this will give you some credits free on monthly basis. You can use those credits and check whether it fits your business or not. And when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. Here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find my credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. Also on the left hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. On the left hand side, we have this option of AI assistant. To create this WhatsApp chatbot, we are going to open this. Let's open this. Here I've landed towards the AI assistant page. You can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and let's first name it as WhatsApp AI agent for art businesses, and then simply click on this add AI assistant. Here I'm landed towards this page from where I'm going to start creating this AI assistant. We have the AI instruction. First, I'm going to select the instruction type. The instructions are automatically added. You can enhance these instructions according to the choice and requirement. As soon as you select the instruction type, the instructions will be added. Then we have this AI configuration, under which the first one is this temperature. So set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.8. The AI to use will be OpenAI. The model will be GPT-5 mini. And then we have this API key. I have already entered the API key, but if you have to create a new API token, in the help desk, a hyperlink is given. If you click on this, you will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. After adding that, you simply have to click on this connect. You will see OpenAI key saved successfully. Please do not forget to click on this connect. Then we have this AI assistant settings. If you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you have to toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and it will start displaying. Then we have the stop keyword. So when the user does not want to get the replies from the AI agent, the matter can be escalated to human support, or simply the user want to stop the replies of the AI agent, then the stop top keyword can be sent by the user. So how we have to enter this? We have to simply type that word, press enter. In this manner, we can add as many as top keywords as we want. Then we have this retry attempt. Now when the AI agent is not able to resolve the queries, then the number of attempt which is given to the AI agent to resolve the query again is this retry attempt. The valid range is 1 to 10. Then we have this fallback message. Now in case if API is not responding, the AI agent will stop working and then this fallback message will be sent. I am here to assist with questions related to company information or support. This is the fallback message which I have entered. You can also add the contact details and the company information such that whenever the queries are not resolved, at least the contact details are sent to the users. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this knowledge source. So I have selected the knowledge source as upload file. Click on this cloud. I am going to add new file and then I'm going to click on this cloud again and then I'm going to go towards the download. I have already downloaded the knowledge base. I'm going to click on this open. I'm going to upload file. As soon as I upload the file, I'm going to select and click on this insert. I have inserted the file. If I open the Google document and show you how I have created this knowledge base, over here you can see file uploaded and proceeded successfully. Over here you can see that I have created this in a Google document, WhatsApp AI agent for art business, 24/7 artwork inquiries, custom orders and sale. We have the business information, contact information. Then we have the art category, custom artwork. We have available sizes, pricing, material used, order, payment details, corporate and bulk orders, workshop, FAQs. I have added all the details and based on these details, only my AI agent was able to reply to the queries. So we have to create a very detailed knowledge base and then we have to download this in .txt or .pdf and simply upload it. Then we have this assistant interface. So over here we have the heading name. You can change the heading name and in this preview you can see it changing over here. If you want to keep the subheading, you can do that. If you want to remove it, you can do that. Then we have this initial message. You can add to initial message based on which your AI agent is going to reply to the initial messages of the users. We have the display by powered by Pabbly. I have kept it enabled. If you want to disable, you can disable this and it will be removed from here. We have the footer text where I have added privacy policy and in the footer link I have added link to privacy policy. We have this user first message where I have entered I need help. Now it is not necessary that whenever this I need help is sent, only then the AI agent is going to respond. It is going to respond based on any message. Then we have the styling. So I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also and you can see it changing over here. I'm going to keep it as light only. You can change the assistant shape, circle, square, rounded, square. Then we have this assistant background color, text color, chat bubble text color, everything according to the requirement. You can also upload the header profile picture, assistant profile picture and the background picture. After doing all this, you have to toggle on this button, save the AI assistant, and in this manner we have created this and saved this AI assistant successfully. You can also embed this AI assistant to your website using this code and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Next, we have to learn how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular contact. Let's open the contact. I've opened my chat. I'm going to choose the AI assistant, select the AI assistant which I've created, save this. In this manner, I've assigned the AI assistant to this particular contact. Doing this manually and to particular contact is very time consuming. So that's why what we can do, we can assign the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have the settings. I'm going to open inbox settings in a new tab. Here I've landed towards the inbox settings. I'm going to scroll down and then we have this AI auto reply settings. I've kept this enable AI auto replies on. I have to select the list, select the AI assistant to that particular list, add more rules, select the list, select another AI assistant to that particular list, add more rules, select all the contacts, select another AI assistant to all the contacts, simply save the rules, and in this manner I've assigned the AI assistant to this particular list of contacts or to all the contacts. So this is how we have created this AI assistant. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel and thank you so much for watching.